On high conviction plays, there is a reason to buy the dip. Overnight, I found 30% gains on a token that was having everybody panicking yesterday. The mystery MERY token on Cronos. But it wasn't just that coin. There's been a lot of the Cronos memes that have taken a dip. I did a couple updates for you on that yesterday. Today, I want to give you guys another update and look at some posts from a couple key projects that I'm currently in. And just show you what's important when it comes to how these projects can be successful into the future, right? Let's get into it, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Let's get in. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And Bitcoin today has gotten above $67,000, which is beautiful. Ethereum is looking strong now, above $3,100 today. And Solana is getting some very good moves to the upside as well. Actually, let's just peek very briefly. Here's Bitcoin, still within this range. I want to remind you guys, we have been stuck in this range from that new high that we put in to where we're at now for about 78 days, as you can see there, almost 80 days. We're getting close to going on 3 months of this sideways to kind of downward action, really, for Bitcoin. Of course, you know, some upwards in there, some downwards. Ethereum is kind of in some sort of descending wedge. We'll see if we meet resistance at about $3,200 again or not. Solana's looking pretty good, trying to find its way back up. And the overall market cap is actually getting a massive monthly candle. And this month is about 2/3 of the way done now. So this is looking decent. And guys, I've had this little red squiggly line drawn out of how I expect it to play out. At this point, you know, I can move this up a little bit more, right? But I still think, you know, I'm just going to keep it there just so it's kind of like where it's been. I've kept that there for you guys. And that's something that we might be able to see. As for the Crow coin, you know, this thing's just been stuck. So I know a lot of people have been trading some of the craziness that has been going on in the Cronos meme space. You know, yesterday I did a video whether there's going to be a second leg up or not. Let's talk about how that happens. Well, first up, let's talk about the MERY token. Putting out this tweet, transparency since MEXC proposal and community funding. The team, and when I say team, I mean the community actually, has voted that they want to get listed by MEXC. And MEXC wants to list the MERY token. So they put out this list. They said, hey, our roadmap of listing will be changing a bit since CDC was we put at the top. They wanted to do a Crypto.com exchange listing first. But they're going to move it around and they're going to do MEXC first, which is great. Now, one thing you want to see is not just, you know, people doing nothing, right? We want to see developers and leaders of communities moving around. So for them to be able to pivot and go for an exchange listing, well, we're just waiting to see what happens with Crypto.com exchange listing. If a Crypto.com exchange listing happens, I think going to MEXC is a great idea. Whether there's a pump or a sell-off on that listing, who knows? We'll see how it plays out. Some exchanges a pump, some exchanges you go down. But regardless, it's going to be a good thing, right? You're going to get more liquidity, probably. You're probably going to get more trading volume for sure whenever you go to a exchange. And if you go to another centralized exchange, and you get on your first centralized exchange, actually, this will be the first centralized exchange for this project, then you can get noticed by other centralized exchanges, possibly increasing the chances of it getting listed by a crypto.com. What a lot of people don't realize is that in order for a centralized exchange to list a token, you need to either have to pay for that or they need to just straight up buy a bunch of the tokens. And why are they going to do that? There needs to be a reason to do it. And so we've got to find reasons as communities, you know, to have that happen. And so that's what's going on. You see the leadership on MERY making sure they're getting their first exchange listing. Congratulations to them. Let's see how that does. Mouse and the Pasta, another one that's making moves. I don't see any other of these meme tokens on Cronos right now moving for exchange listings. Of course, Crow with Knife was one of the first. They got listed on Bitmart. Bitmart was the first exchanges that Crow with Knife got listed on. They did a community fundraiser for that, just like Mouse and the Pasta has done here. And then Crow with Knife also had a very unique thing that I've explained to you guys where VVS Finance put out the pre-sale for the DIP token where they grabbed some liquidity. Instead of Crypto.com having to buy the Crow with Knife token, they actually earned it by doing a pre-sale, gave out the DIP tokens, and that was a very creative way. I would have liked to have seen that with MERY as well. That didn't plan out. Maybe that can happen in the future still. But still, here's another example of moves that are being made. Mouse and the Pasta coming to Bitmart on May 20th. This is a big deal for the Mouse and the Pasta team. This was the beginnings of Crow with Knife. Again, after Crow with Knife got listed on Bitmart, then Crypto.com offered the buy the dip deal. And that's kind of how these things play out. So who knows how any of it's going to come out, but moves are being made, and that's what you want to see. And you know, yesterday was a big day of blood, and I tweeted out yesterday, guys, that I bought more MERY on the dip. That was yesterday at 11:47 a.m. And if you look at what's going on today, here we go. You've got the mystery MERY token up 10%. And I actually bought way down in this dip, and I'm probably up, 30-something% on that buy. I was buying way down in this red wick right when we broke down below this resistance. I scooped up a big bag because honestly, guys, I still want to continue to play the game with some of these memes. That's my personal strategy, guys. Some people are not even dabbling with these meme coins, and guys, I don't blame you at all. Meme coins are high risk. I know, there's some people out there that have huge losses, hundreds of thousands of dollars of losses in this, that are giant whales that are still holding and still buying the dip. Some people don't have the stomach for that, and I don't blame you at all, right? This thing is down. At one point, it was down 65% from its highs. Now it's down about 50% from its highs. So still a long road to recovery. An exchange listing on the way. That's good news. Looking at Crow with Knife today. This thing hanging in there, kind of trying to find some kind of floor right around this level, trying to get some sideways action. Hopefully this thing can kind of form like a cup, and then get a move back up to the upside. My partner, Black C, has been talking about how it's good to see that Corgi AI, one of the very first memes on Cronos, is holding above a $400 million floor price. This thing looks like, honestly, guys, a little bit, this does look like it might be scooping around. I saw Oscar Ramos, shout out to Oscar Ramos as well, talking about how, this thing could get another move to the upside. Now, the thing about it for me is, with a $400 million market cap, can we go back to $2 billion? Could we go to $4 billion for Corgi? I have no idea, but limited upside compared to a smaller market cap coin like MERY, which is still a big market cap, but 18 million, what if it goes to 100 million? Well, that's a 5x, and 100 million is not even that big when you look at some of the other meme coin manias that have gone on. And there's so many coins out there, guys. A lot of people think a exchange listing is coming for Damoon now because it was launched by VVS Finance, Mouse and the Pasta, getting that exchange listing, trying to find its way back up. Push token, getting a move to the upside a little bit today. There's so many different memes, guys, in the Cronos space. And here's the deal. You're going to want to watch CAW and MERY. If these things can get a big recovery, I do believe that a lot of these meme coins on Cronos can get big recoveries as well. Yesterday, I told you guys to, be careful. Don't be over diversified. Don't just buy any new meme coin that comes along. Do your own research. Research the community. Figure out if you like the amount of liquidity in there. Figure out if you like the moves that they're making. Are they working on things like this? Are they doing exchange listings? Are they working with new exchanges? Are they getting attention? It's a big question. Also, actually, a big shout out to the Crow with Knife team as well. I forgot to mention this as well. If you go over to Bitmart, they're getting recognized outside of Cronos chain, which is pretty exciting. And just very briefly, I want to share this with you guys as well. This was actually very interesting. They got the meme coin king of Bitmart, which is actually very interesting. Couple other rewards going out there, but just getting some recognition. The Cronos chain is getting recognized. And it is very exciting, my friends. We see some Solana maxis starting to talk about Cronos. We see some base maxis starting to talk about Cronos. I'm hopeful for another Cronos meme coin season. I bought the dip. Did you? Are you staying away? Are you buying memes? Do you like the memes? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Please know nothing is financial advice here, but there's another update for you guys. In this one, I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. As always, don't forget to DCA, HODL, do your own research, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you here if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all. See you next time.